Let's have a look at the question.
Z, X, C, V, B, N, M, and A are sitting around the table and are facing the center. Statement number 1, Z is second to the right of V, who is neighbor of C and M. V is not the neighbor of Z, M is the neighbor of N, A is not near N. X is not between V and A is not between N and V. So how many possibilities you are going to get it in this case? Yes, let's check out with this. They are told 8 people sitting in a round table facing the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 8 people facing the center. Wherever we are going to look into any circular arrangement problem, we have to look for the fixed position. So this is not the fixed position. This is not the fixed position. This is not. And this is half fixed. So I can go out with statement number 1, then statement number 3, then I can tackle other one. Z is second to the right of B. If this is going to be B, Z is second to the right. So first and second. So this is going to be Z. Who is the neighbor of C and M? So this B is the neighbor of C and M. If this is C, this is going to be M. And if this is M, this is going to be C. Two different possibilities. Next, M is the neighbor of N. So if this is going to be M, its neighbor will be Z and B. But having N as the neighbor is not possible. It means this M is not possible. If this is not M, then this is not going to be C. So M is done and C is done. They have told M is the neighbor of N. On the one side we have B, the other side it should be N as the neighbor. Next, A is not near N. So if this is N, this side M is fixed, so this is not going to be A. Next, V is not the neighbor of Z. If this is Z, this is not V. Next, X is not between V and A. So if you are going to take this is V and this is A, X will be in between. This is not the case. This is not the case. Okay, A is not between N and V. A is even not in between N and V. So I'll take out the possibilities here. At the same time, we need to look for the contradictions. So if this is not V, can you see this can be one possibility of V, or else this can be the another one where I have taken N, M, B, C, Z. This is not V, then I'm taking this as the second possibility. If this is going to be V, they have told V is not the neighbor of Z, satisfied. Okay, this is done. Now you have to just focus on statement number 4. X is not between V and A. So in between V and A is not possible. A is not between N and V. It means here you cannot take A because it will come out between N and V. So this will be A and this will be X. This will be A and this will be X. This is the first possibility. Or else the second possibility, if this is going to be V, they have told X is not between V and A. It means this cannot be A and this cannot be X. This cannot be X. If this is X, this will be A, in which you will get X is in between V and A. That's not the possibility. So I have to take out this is A and this is X. Okay, let's have a look into the question here. Which of the following are not neighbors? CB, they are neighbors. Eliminate. NM, they are neighbors. CZ, yes, they are neighbors. XA, they are not neighbors. Yes, this is satisfied. But in this case, X and A are neighbors, but there is a possibility that X and A are not neighbors. So I can go out with option D as the answer. Getting it? You have to look for all the possibilities. What if few people have taken this V is near N? They would have got XA as neighbor. Then they would have got into trouble. That's why whenever you're going to solve for all the possibilities. It's better so that you will not get confused at last.
Thanks for watching, and for more updates on similar videos, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.